So there are some people who can never really relax. Even after achieving something big, their mind immediately moves towards the next thing. The promotion comes, but peace doesn't. The relationship begins, but suspicion also begins along with it. The money arrives, but satisfaction disappears within days. If this pattern feels strangely similar or strangely familiar to you, then somewhere in your chart the energy of Mrigashira Nakshatra may be active. And this nakshatra is far deeper than most astrology channels explain. Because Mrigashira is not just curiosity, it is a psychological restlessness. It is a mind constantly searching for something it cannot really name. Har Har Mahadev. Today, let us decode one of the most emotionally complex stars in Vedic astrology. Mrigashira begins in Taurus and ends in Gemini. That transition itself reveals its secret. Taurus wants stability, comfort, beauty, emotional security, and Gemini wants movement, information, stimulation, variety. Mrigashira lives in between these two worlds. One part of the native wants peace, and the other part gets bored the moment peace arrives. And that creates the lifelong inner conflict. This is why many Mrigashira natives feel emotionally divided. Outwardly, they may appear calm and controlled, but internally, the mind keeps running constantly, thinking, analyzing, scanning, questioning, replaying old conversations, looking for hidden meanings, preparing for future problems before they even happen. The symbol of these nakshatra is the head of a deer, and the deer survives because it is always alert. One sound in the forest and it instantly reacts. That same sensitivity exists inside a Mrigashira mind. These natives notice tiny behavioral shifts that others miss completely. A change in tone, a delayed reply, a strange expression, an inconsistency in someone's story. This makes them brilliant researchers, investigators, strategists, analysts, astrologers, psychologists, detectives, negotiators, and observers of human behavior. But it also creates exhaustion because the mind rarely switches off, it goes on all day. This nakshatra is ruled by Mars. But unlike the straightforward aggression of Aries type Mars, this is mental Mars, strategic Mars, observational Mars, the hunter who studies patterns before taking action. And that is why many Mrigashira natives become extremely intelligent at reading people. But strangely, they often struggle to trust people because their intuition is strong enough to detect dishonesty. Yet, their overthinking can also create fear when no danger exists. This becomes especially difficult in relationships. A Mrigashira native may deeply love someone, yet still mentally investigate that person on an everyday basis. Not always because of insecurity, but because their nervous system is wired for scanning. They want emotional safety so badly that they keep searching for possible threats. And slowly, that search itself begins destroying peace. This is one of the hidden curses of this nakshatra, the inability to emotionally settle. Now, let us understand the deeper mythology. The deity connected to Mrigashira is Soma, the moon god. Soma represents attraction, desire, intoxication, beauty, and emotional craving. But in the ancient stories, Soma crossed boundaries in pursuit of what he desired, and this mythology reflects an important truth about the Mrigashira energy. These natives are rarely satisfied with surface level experiences. They constantly seek something deeper, a deeper relationship, a deeper truth, a deeper emotional connection, a deeper meaning to life. And because of that, ordinary routines begin feeling emotionally empty to them after some time. This is why many Mrigashira natives reinvent themselves repeatedly throughout their life. New interests, new ambitions, new circles, new philosophies, new goals, sometimes even new identities. The search never fully ends. Now, the most dangerous part of this nakshatra. If this energy becomes unbalanced, the native can become trapped in chronic dissatisfaction. No achievement feels enough. No partner feels perfect enough, no amount of success feels stable enough. The mind keeps saying maybe something better exists somewhere else. And that creates emotional instability even during the successful phases of this person's life. But when evolved properly, becomes extraordinary. Because this nakshatra gives something extremely rare: pattern recognition, the ability to see what others overlook. These are the people who can enter a room and instantly sense tension. They can predict outcomes before events unfold. They notice psychological cracks in people long before the truth becomes visible publicly. That is why many spiritually evolved Mrigashira natives become excellent astrologers, occult researchers, therapists, intelligence professionals, negotiators, investigators, market analysts, healers, and spiritual seekers. Now, let us discuss the four padas very briefly. The first pada is fiery, proud, ambitious, and highly competitive. These natives hate losing. The second pada becomes analytical and perfectionistic. This is the overthinking zone. Brilliant for research, dangerous for relationships. The third pada becomes socially adaptive and charming. These natives understand presentation, communication, and aesthetics naturally. Fourth pada is the deepest and the most intense of all. This is where suspicion, occult attraction, emotional secrecy, and psychological depth become the strongest. These natives often go through powerful emotional transformations in life. Now, a very important Vastu observation: many people with disturbed Mrigashira energy suffer from unstable south, especially clutter, cuts, water imbalance, instability, constant shifting of heavy objects in this zone. When the southwest lacks grounding, the mind also struggles to feel grounded, and the person begins chasing goals endlessly without emotional satisfaction. Strengthening stability in life becomes extremely important for this nakshatra, because peace does not come naturally here. It has to be consciously cultivated. And finally, the greatest lesson of Mrigashira is this: the search outside never ends until the mind stops running inside. Otherwise, even after reaching the destination, the soul quietly starts searching again. If you liked what I did with this video, don't forget to share it with your friends and family. And if somebody whom you know is a Mrigashira native himself or herself, do share it with them as well. Subscribe to my channel, and do follow me on Instagram and Facebook as well. Until the next video, Har Har Mahadev.